born a bra Brazil national team. Was also born a bra in the world of football. That is Brazil national team, AC Milan, Real Madrid, and then Orlando Club, and also MLS in the USA. And I mean the US or more professional league. But we didn't know who Kaka because of say when you're talking about Ricardo Kaka, the DNA done so as Kaka and Kasano, and you will be any man, and the Paco so you will be Hunu Keke. Is about Ononkasana younger brother, no 3 years, and a man that particular guy name or the nickname called Kaka. But Abranti with that body, you see, the Dian Casa, Ricardo Ezeksen Lutite, that is the name of, Ricardo Kaka. But in commoding Iran, they said, Abranti Ewo Gama. Gama is a federal unit state, Brazil, and it's a substantive state ahead of, one particular region, for instance, Minas Gerais. Minas Gerais is one particular mother state in the Brazil region, no, or having a lot of units so 12 units are Minas Gerais, no, one of almost substantive units, and a Gama. Gama is that kind of place Ricardo Kaka but then at the age of 7 years, and that the mama and the papa a movie from Gama and they call Sao Paulo because of say at that time, none the papa your friend Pereira Ezeksen. He was that civil engineer. Not in Brazil, those times, contractor can see be a Brazil, Ricardo Kaka Papa and Edemano. So he was actually, traveling to most of the parts of Brazil. And then, Mami Rosina Lutete, and also one particular woman, and also elementary teacher, and they needed to move from Gama to Sao Paulo to actually make sure say that particular academic level of Ricardo Kaka and on one case, a younger brother called Rodrigo de Gao. Or more academic performance in betting Yakosho because Gama Hono, unbelievable say, no school papi bianche in but then almost also finding the talent of Ricardo Kakamu because they wanted Kaka to actually match up when it comes to the academic performance and also the sporting disciplines in other time or Mutima find it out Ediama Ricardo Kaka. And to Mutimi these two talents and Mutimi movie they call Sao Paulo, but Omoko Sao Paulo no. Because Ricardo Kaka Dinya Gama at the age of 7 or call Sao Paulo no. Now Sao Paulo, one of the biggest schools here, IFNO, the school like grass, or more etimiate Kakanka, no or Sao Paulo. And don't make sure say, or Sao Paulo, because also sending Bobo into no meeting make an amendment, and they pay another club at the Makaka, Sao Paulo. And this club, Kaka, a boy at the age of 7 years ago, was Alphaville. Alphaville was that youth club at that time. That very day, no could do Sao Paulo in the week. No more a local tournament. Or my invited most of the top clubs or youth academy and Sao Paulo youth academy coach FNC Francisco Guerrera. He was part of that particular youth academy coaches so meeting the PO local tournament and I say at the end of that particular tournament that Ricardo Kaka at the age of 7 years it has 7 goals as and so 2 assists for that Alphaville, that local youth club Sao Paulo at the age of 7 years. That kind of tournament in Riano. And a coach, Federico Guerrera, or to make sure say, Obama Sao Paulo penny for about the far papa friend Ricardo Kaka. It's on Befi, and then the Mami Rosina, and then Pereira and the papa and so Tinase Kasai. Omo Kasai and Kusi say, on person to Branton from Alphaville, and then the Sao Paulo. At that time, Sike Kumu for Ricardo Kaka at that particular material moment in the early 1990s was close to about 2.5 million euros. You know, the tour Kaka from Alphaville to Sao Paulo at that time. It was one particular player. All free Alphaville Sao Paulo, a lot of exposure and one. So in that particular time of Sao Paulo, about Sao Paulo in that particular 2001 to 2002, the first debut at the age of 18, about 2 years, actually close to about 25 goals for Sao Paulo. In fact, that same year, when Brazil national team enemy almost squad for the 2002 World Cup in Korea, Japan, Kaka was being named as part of that particular World Cup squad at that particular tender age of close to about 19 to 20 years. Now he was part of that Brazil golden generation of the 2002 World Cup, which comprised of Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Cafu, Roberto Carlos, Adriano, a lot of star players on crazy the occasion of 2002 World Cup for Brazil. Kaka was part of that particular squad. And he put me man that exposure was Luis Felipe Scolari, the Brazil national team in 2002. Fast forward, after that particular World Cup in 2003, he needed to come to AC Milan and make sure I facilitated the process of coming to AC Milan in a whooping amount of close to about 8.5 million euros. At that time, the president of AC Milan called Silvio Berlusconi or can be also sika 8.5 to 8.7 million euros now or they talk academy free Sao Paulo number AC Milan a peanut, and in the next about 5 or 6 years to come no will bring a huge sum of money from Kaka and the sale now with him at tono and the free Sao Paulo no the number AC no bit million for so be the free so until or say sika for Kaka one or no and hano. Now when he came to AC Milan before so by AC Milan no, and I said before say all moving from Alphaville to Sao Paulo no, ne man be conducting interview. An interview and the man be conducting because the man be elementary school teacher and internet. Everything be Kaka or you free no at the age of 5 years. But I'm conducting at the tour because so they will show most of these videos to Onwan Kasanemba, any Onwan Kasani New Year Rodrigo de Gao and the cars on reference Eduardo Meleni or Mitima show this kind of videos to them because Ricardo Kakana Kanasam he was a blessed one to that particular family. But in common say your friend Ricardo is Exen Lotite. But boss in common say na di nuya ka say Rodrigo no 3 years no team mbo Ricardo no. So one thing the team see and say because of the Ricardo need to know or bo Kaka dia no bono Kaka that Ricardo no that Dean Ricardo no bono Kaka. So with that no the teammates are no more Sao Paulo at the age of 7 years no mo be fear ho e be didia. Say Rodrigo Bonidin Kaka. At that time, now Rodrigo so 4 to 5 years because no change be brave. And on team Bo Ricardo ni do bon Kaka. So Sao Paulo teammates no at the youth level no. And the betimi who say Abranti ni di any Ricardo no your friend Kaka. Ni your friend Kaka wo fi. Ni ma so friend Kaka. Then that means the Kaka na betu ni din as a nickname. Now of course Sao Paulo no. The first coach to team coaching a friend say I'm Federico Ferreira no. He was not able to mention even the name Ricardo because of say, well, what is saying, Cranny friend Kaka with training grounds. What is saying, Okofia, the mamma and papa Munina friend Kaka. Then that means Obe use that iconic name no to actually match up with the name. If I say Ricardo Ezeksen Lotite, then with him we identify that full name of Ricardo Kaka. Then no side with Kaka na be nickname. Eti Kaka no. It wasn't the D and the mamma and papa at the tone, but because of say, Niniaketwa, Rodrigo de Gao, no untimim boni dini, untimim friend Ricardo, no shortening and Kaka. But fast forward, when he came to AC Milan at that time, he came to meet a lot of players, and at that time, he needed to facilitate the mentorship of Carlo Ancelotti Caleta, and Obimiti, General Gattuso, Clarence Seedorf, Andre Pello, Geladino, Pipo Inzaghi, a lot of good players, Polo Maldini, Nesta, Jankulewski, a lot, Ambrosini, Roberto AC Milan. He needed to do a lot of things. Now, that same season, over in 2004, with the mentorship of Carlo Ancelotti, he was able to win the Scudetto, or the Scudetto did the Coppa d'Italia. He took AC Milan to the finals of the Istanbul, that's UEFA Champions League final against Liverpool. But far back in 2007-2008 season, Musako Liverpool, it was the same finals in the UEFA Champions League. They were able to win that particular Champions League. Kaka, it immediately the top scorer in the UEFA Champions League that season. In fact, in the 2004-2005 season, Kaka, that UEFA Champions League for AC Milan. You bought UEFA Champions League in the open the topmost provider in terms of assists. You mentioned Kaka because Omomu close to about 10 to 11 assists in that particular season, the first season for AC Milan. Now, after that particular 6 years, Otimi enjoyed them at AC Milan, winning the Coppa d'Italia, winning the Scudetto, winning the UEFA Champions League, winning everything for AC Milan. In 2009-2008 season, he needed to move from AC Milan to the side of Real Madrid Football Club. Now, when he moved to Real Madrid, one thing that Kaka me pay on said because of sending my papa a staunch Christian into one of the core things he see here in the happenings at the age of 18 years, they said, they can't about see Real Madrid in the encounter with the Real Madrid Football Club because at the age of 18 years, not all shots in the career was Sao Paulo, he had one particular incident. And the incident, they say, Onya accident. At the time, Sao Paulo for Airco Camp, the local league in that particular Brazil. Now, Okusumi was swimming pool, and not two who to one dive, and an chico ball as swimming pool, I say. Onya spinal cord injury. In fact, that injury now, Babayara, in Ghana in the late 1960s. Intimia Mano Anko, that first AFCON, Ghana Black Stars, way back in 1963, and to me, the same thing I told Ricardo Kaka in that particular time of 18 years. and Etono no or died them for 6 months. Baba Yaradi or died them for 2 years no way. But Kaka died them 6 months. No intimi surrendante, untimi nyashe. But with the stanch of one particular pastor now Sao Paulo who visited no, or bomb pie de ma Ricardo Kaka no, utimi sorry and nante coming back, say Dromoye no, or mintimanya say no cream, which has no turn abruptly. And if you want to obey a stand Christian and one for the Yamasom in Niagara. So anytime we are doing Kakebiano, so obo match be at AC Milan, or taste the final game of boy against Torino Shegono, this is what he wrote. Under me. Or trust, I belong to God. Visiting say at that time of 18 years, that crucial injury, spinal cord injury, at the time I'm not all diving into swimming pool, spinal cord injury, that last game, no boy, no, Real Madrid Football Club, it's 67 million euros. About Tony the free AC Milan. This is what he said to the people and the spectators. I mean, go say pay me that's San Siro honum or catch them say I belong to Jesus. Meaning say on na brabo no boni because of your home at the age of 18 years. Now, Sadi intimi kunintimi ending a career no. One for the Yamesom in Diagro. So at the time when you had that record fee, 67 million euros from AC Milan to Real Madrid Football Club. On one person signing on finance in the pocket money, close to about 5 million euros or the two Nibotono. Or Koma, the Christ Reborn Church at Brazil, Sao Paulo, Sa sorry now, coin a pastor and bomb pie man. Or Massa sorry 500,000 euros at that time, say a tight. So since that day now, only that kind of encounter with Jesus Christ, or shall I say, the tight. And this is the story of Ricardo Kaka. But fast forward, he got married to Carolina. This is Rodrigo de Gao, and the other guys are on your mobile AC Milan. This I'm Carolina, the first wife for a warrior is as far back in 2009 to 2015. Now in 2015, Omuko in their separate ways, only because of this particular young girl thought it why say, Papa even said Ricardo Kaka no and the woman, or yet that kind of husband on one casa epe. So this is what he wrote. Kaka S was revealed the reason she divorced him was because he was too perfect of a husband. You're too perfect for a husband. I don't care there to ask you. Kaka never betrayed me. He treated me well. He gave me a wonderful family. But I was not happy. Something was missing. The problem was he was too perfect for me. And see, that was the reason why I Kaka from that particular marriage. Now, fast forward. When Kaka was signing for Adidas, me know where this uncle with that. Kaka ever signed them Adidas, but then Kaka signed them Adidas no into Kaka CBC between Adidas and Puma. And then he needed to revisit back to his pastor or Christ Reborn Church or Sao Paulo, just for him to lead him to us to the immediate, sponsor cater was signed the more. And that particular sponsor cater also signed almost Sika Puma for the man at that time in 2010, it was close to about 12 million euros at that time. But Adidas for man less money. They gave him close to about 7.5 million euros. But after so visiting the pastor was Sao Paulo, Christ Reborn Church, that particular pastor, no, Ekachen so uncle signing and farmer the side of Adidas. No, Adidas for you the boots no, and same say no more through the go. Jesus in the first place. That was Jesus Adidas. Yes, Jesus in the first place. Wow. Meaning say the side of Ricardo Kaka, everything about Kakabian is about Christianity. Now right now he's a staunch Christian. When you mention Kaka, some of the cultures right now in the next 3 years to come, he will definitely become an evangelist and also a pastor at Sao Paulo. And this is the story of Kaka. And inspire will be I said, we are saying you need Jesus in your life. You need Christ in your life. Without Jesus, you will be an empty vessel. Wow. But with him, you become a full and a complete vessel. Wow. That's it. Why is so free? Why is so free? I don't know why free now. Oh, there. No, can't. Now, because sometimes you don't know what about like Ibimu. Why do you tell your